was thinking biometric hair science. Hello there. Good morning. I just woke up like half an hour ago. I think today I'm going to give myself a much needed glow up. In case you can't tell by the voice and overall appearance, I have been sick for over a week. I was sick for over a week. I finally have gotten better. I'm finally feeling human again. I think it's high time that I actually channel the new year, new me energy and give myself a little glow up. So yeah, we're doing that today. This is the before. You see this mess behind me? I need to clean it, all of it. So I think I decided I'm gonna use this sheet mask from Simple. It's the Rich Moisture Sheet Mask. Apparently has niacinamide, hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, a bunch of other stuff that I can't pronounce. Vitamins B5 and E, supposedly. I'm gonna leave this on for 15 minutes and see if that does anything to my skin. I feel like I'm kind of lacking, like in my T-zone area, like I feel more, my skin feels more tight. So I hope this does something. I've just done a very intense clay mask with charcoal, so I'm gonna need all the moisture I can get. Okay, they've definitely changed the actual mask material. They've made them stiffer. They're not like the Garnier ones that flop around in your head, in your hand. This feels like a very dry one. It's a very stiff mask. Can't move my face too much, can't speak a lot. But you can kind of see like how it's coming up. Like it's, because it's not as wet and the material of this is much more stiff and thick. It doesn't adhere to my face as well as some of my other preferred face masks. Like, you know the Garnier ones I'm talking about, like any of their sheet masks is like dripping, like soaked with serum, and it's like a really thin sheet material. I don't know what kind of material it is or what it's made of, but it adheres to your face a lot more. Whereas with this one, these new ones from Simple, they're a lot more stiff. There's not as much stuff on it. I need to like hold my face like this. Otherwise it just doesn't stay where it's supposed to. Like around here. Oh well, it says 15 minutes. I think this is gonna be dry in like 10, to be honest. There we go. And now we wait. Okay. So now I'm much time has passed. I got distracted doing other stuff, but definitely more than 10 minutes. This feels like paper, like it's dry. It's always so fun, that part when you remove a good face mask. Usually when you remove like a really wet face mask or something that's really hydrating and then you remove it and you're like, oh, I've been reborn. This one is kind of less than that, but it's still nice. Massage it a little bit, just remove out any wrinkles that it's left. Now my skin should feel like a baby's butt. I also just noticed I have a couple eyebrow hairs that I need to pluck. I just plucked my eyebrows. They grow back so fast. I need to get rid of them again. I really need to get one of those at-home wax kit things so I can learn to wax my own eyebrows and just take it all off in one go. I mean, I guess it's meant to be more precise using the tweezers. Why did I forget what they were called? It's meant to be more precise to use tweezers so you can get like individual like hairs and whatnot, but I actually prefer using like wax on my eyebrows, just all in one go. I don't know, I just prefer the efficiency. I'm a maximalist in every area of my life. Like, I prefer the efficiency of waxing my eyebrows. There we go. I tinted them a while ago. I think the tint still holds up. I don't tint them very often, but what I do though is this. I discovered this in October. Like, I've been seeing it for months before online, probably like a year even. I was a bit skeptical about them before because you could only get them on Amazon. I didn't know if they were actually legit. But then I saw that they were selling them. I was like, oh, okay, so it's a real brand. So I got the shade Whimsical. I've been using this since my trip to Disneyland in like mid-October. It's pretty good. It's not super long lasting, but it does last like a good day, like a good, well, maybe not the whole 24 hours, but like a good working day, I'd say. It also depends on what you eat and how much you eat. Like if you eat a lot of very oily stuff soon after applying this, then it's probably gonna rub off much faster. Cute. Looks like a long lip gloss or mascara tube. And I got the one that also comes with this little cloth. It looks like the cloth you use to clean your glasses. And then the little activator spray, which I've actually finished, by the way, because I used this so much over the last few months. I think it's kind of running out now. Like, it's not as pigmented on the brush. Is it gonna focus? Yeah, you go. It's not as pigmented and intense as a few months ago, so I think I will need to reorder this probably in the next month or so. As you can see, my lips are naturally very pale. Like, normally, they're even paler than this. Like, on camera, they look slightly more pigmented, which is insane. Like, I am a pale girl. Look, I blend in with the walls. I blend in with the walls. I literally blend in. I'm the whitest person I know. The number of times I've been told to get a tan or that I look unwell. One time, I was at a bus stop after a long day of uni. It was cold, it was winter, I was very tired, and I was waiting for the bus, and this frail old woman comes to me, looks at me with like a very worried look on her face, and is like, "You look unwell," or "Are you okay? You look very ill," or something along those lines. And she just out of nowhere, for no reason, by the way. I was just stood there minding my business, probably zoned out. I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, I'm okay." But she kept insisting. She kept insisting that I look unwell. She was like, "No, you really look unwell. You really look ill." My good woman. I don't want to be mean, but this woman looked like she was on the brink of death. This ghoulish old woman kept insisting that I was the one who looked so deeply unwell that she had to insist so. I was so annoyed when I got on that bus. I may have cried after I got home. It was not a good day. That was an experience. Anyway, put this on. Usually they do recommend, by the way, that you do exfoliate before using this, so that it applies more evenly. I have the e.l.f. It's like a sugary, I think it's meant to be like a coffee lip scrub of some kind. I would normally use that to prepare, but for once, my lips aren't as crusty as normal. My boyfriend always says I look so emo and I look so cool with the blue lip. You're just supposed to wait like up to a minute, I think it is, or 30 seconds. And normally you would use the little activator spray after 30, 60 seconds, however long you leave it on. You just spritz and you usually like wipe it off, makes it easier to remove. I don't know if it actually does anything, like what it's supposed to do. Crusting up nice on the lower lip. So what I normally do, take like a little cotton pad, wet that, or you know, after using the activator spray, I'd get on this, just wipe it off. Yeah, just wipe it clean. So this is immediately after, but here's the result. After this, I would go in with some lip balm or Vaseline for my lips. I have here the Laneige chocolate lip sleeping mask. I love this stuff. It's so good. The smell of this is incredible. Like, I want to eat it. And it's so cute. Look how small it is. It's so good. And this stuff lasts for a long time, actually. You only need like a small amount. There it is with the light, so you can see better. It's a decent little at-home lip tint thing, and it's significantly cheaper than getting your lips tattooed, I'll tell you that. So, I have decided to bake chocolate chip cookies in the midst of this glow up I'm trying to do. I've been really craving chocolate chip cookies, so I'm gonna bake some while I let the batter rest in the fridge, because it's very important if you want the shape to remain and the dough to form together nicely. Maybe I'll do a video on that someday, like when I move to my new kitchen. I'm so excited, oh my gosh. I'm gonna prepare the cookie batter and everything and then put that in the fridge, let it rest and do its thing. And in the meantime, I'm gonna wash my hair and attempt to finish this glow up, because it's much needed and this light is not flattering at all. Oh. Gonna wash my hair, dry it and everything, maybe even style it. We shall see, we will see. So it's actually now dark outside. Finally the time for me to wash my hair. Normally I wash my hair like once a week. I've managed to train my hair to be able to go a week apart between washes now. And actually, like, my scalp isn't as bad as it used to be. I think it has helped. I'm trying to grow my hair out. Like, I've been trying to grow it out for probably like almost a year now, because it was really damaged from the last few times that I dyed it, like towards the end of 2023. And now, I think I lost some length again because of winter or something, because it should be down to like my ribs here, like top part of my ribs. I managed to get the ends to be really healthy again, but the last couple times I washed it, I just don't know if I put too much product or if I don't put enough product or what I'm doing wrong. I'm having another phase again where I have a lot of crusty, dead ends. I don't know if it's just a seasonal thing. I think it might be, to be honest. But anyway, I also typically try to clean my brush once a week as well. Just do that with like some hot water and shampoo in the sink. Let it soak in there and then just scrub it off. Sometimes I get lazy. I don't regularly clean my brush as much as I should. Yeah. My goal is to get it down to my waist again, or at least like towards the bottom part of my ribs here. I used to have near waist length hair a couple years ago, and then I just kept dyeing it and I didn't take care of it properly, and I kept having to get trims because the ends were so dead. It was breaking up. I just lost a lot of length. I haven't cut my hair since early mid-April 2024. Well, the hairdressers always would typically tell you that you need to get a trim like every 4 weeks, every 6 weeks or something. But if you want to like grow your hair, then you need to be looking at months, not weeks. Like, it's important to know to take care of the ends, good hair oils and cleaning your brush, not using too much heat on it. That's like the basic things that everyone knows. Really, I just tried to do that, to be honest. I cut my hair typically a couple times a year when I want to try and grow it out. For now, hair wash time. Apologies if you can hear the bathroom fan. I don't know how loud that is in the video, but here I am in my bathroom. If anyone was able to look inside my window right now, they would think I'm conducting some funny business here, but I can assure you I am not. There is no funny business going on here whatsoever. Anywho, I thought I'd show you guys what I typically used when I wash my hair once a week, which sounds a lot more gross than it is, but trust me, if you can do it, it's so good for your hair. At least for me, it works for me. I'm not one of those people that needs to wash their hair every single day. And you know, it's different for everyone. Sometimes I'll wash my hair twice a week if the occasion calls for it, or if, you know, my scalp needs it. Anyway, this is my current routine, January 2025. The first important thing I use every time I wash my hair, because sometimes I change up my shampoo or I alternate between conditioners or hair masks. But the one thing that is like constant in my routine, and this becomes something that I can no longer wash my hair without, is this scalp soak from Hello Clean. They recently changed their packaging. Like, let me find the old one. This was their old packaging. And I actually really don't like the new one. So I removed the old cap from this one and put it on the new bottle. Like, I'm keeping this because I don't know what it is with this. It doesn't have quite the same flow control to it. Like, it just comes out, whereas this one, the old one, is a twisty one. And occasionally it like leaks around here on the sides, but it still has more control than the new packaging. It's confusing because I have the old bottle with the new lid and the new bottle with the old lid. Yeah, I love this stuff. This is their anti-flake scalp soak. It lasts me a decent while, I would say. I think it lasts a couple months, probably. You don't need to use a lot. I like to use a hefty amount, especially for like the back, top, mid part of my head. That's my problematic area usually for me. Now this has apple cider vinegar, phytic acid. I cannot pronounce it, I'm sorry, I'm not a chemist. Fermented rice water and provitamin B5. But yeah, you wet your scalp a little bit and then you twist this up and you just, in sections, go and put this as close to your scalp as possible. It says to leave on for at least 5 minutes. I tend to leave this on for 7 or 8 minutes. Occasionally I'll leave it on for 10 minutes, usually by accident if I forget. My timer expires and I forget. But yeah, it's really nice. I have a bit left there. I love this stuff. I'm going on and on about this, I'm sorry, but I can attest it has actually worked for me. I'm always skeptical about like online brands, ads, people trying to sell me stuff, but I'm glad I gave this a go. I'm happy with it. Does what it says. And then shampoo. Oh, I need to clean this. I need to clean. I'm sorry, that's gross. Anyway, shampoo. I have been alternating between these two. So I have here, again from Hello Clean, their anti-breakage shampoo, which is smaller than I was expecting when I ordered it. I was thinking, oh wow, that's so cheap, it's so good. And then it arrived and it was this big. And I was confused. But I've used it a couple times now. There's still some in there, even if it's 100 ml. I like the smooth matte packaging of this one. This, I believe, has charcoal inside. Hydrolyzed oat protein, various forms of acid that I cannot pronounce. Citrus peel oil, grapefruit, lavender oil, olive leaf extract, soy protein, bamboo charcoal, sodium hyaluronate, hydrolyzed rice protein, etc, etc. It has a lot of things. I believe it's SLS free. It's from their range of anti-hard water hair products or something. I'll link them below. And then this is the one that has been my go-to for a long time. It's the L'Oreal Metal Detox Cleansing Shampoo. But yeah, despite how many times I've used it and how much I've used, it's still maybe less than halfway full, but there's a lot in here. You really get a lot for your money. I'll link this as well down below. Oh gosh, it has more things I can't pronounce. So it has glycoamine and iodine, or iodine, if it's French, I don't know. Anti-metal cleansing cream, which prevents breakage and color shift apparently. It smells really nice. Like, you know when you go to a hairdresser and they have like their professional, like the Kevin Murphy or their L'Oreal shampoos and it smells like really like fruity and like nice. It's like that. It's really nice. Oh, it also has salicylic acid, by the way, so it's really, really cleansing. Yeah, it does a good job of cleaning my hair too. And again, because I do this double cleanse sort of method, I think even if I switch it up with whether I use this with this or this with this, I get a good job of cleaning my hair. Now, for conditioner, I don't really tend to use conditioner much these days. Hear me out. I usually tend to alternate between different hair masks, like a good hefty hair mask. So in terms of hair masks, I like how much hydration they deliver and also protein, especially when my hair like really needs it. I don't wash my hair enough to really have to alternate between conditioner and a mask once a week. One of my favorite ones is the Moroccan Oil Light Hydrating Mask. This one, the white one. They have different versions of this depending on what your hair needs. Like there's an orange one, which I think is a repairing one, and there's also a more hefty one if you have really dry hair. You know, it works for me. I feel like I keep saying that, but this way works for me. Well, it works for me. Well, it does work for me, so I'll keep saying it. And then a few months ago, I decided to try the Coco and Eve Like a Virgin hair mask. It has coconut and fig. I don't have the packaging anymore with the full ingredients and whatnot, but it smells so good. It smells incredible. It has kind of a shea butter smell to it, so I'm sure it's probably in here, but they just don't see it as the first main ingredient. And then for conditioner, I recently bought again a Redken acidic bonding one. I used this a couple of years ago and I liked it, so I thought, why not? It was there in Sephora. Another thing that I bought late in the summer, I think it was because it was on sale on Amazon. K18 hair mask, similar to Olaplex, like it does the same kind of thing. Biomimetic hair science. I don't know what I was thinking. Biometric hair science. It's a professional molecular repair hair mask. You're only supposed to use a couple pumps of this. You're not supposed to use conditioner before this, apparently. Like you're just supposed to use this after you get out of the shower and you've shampooed your hair. I think it's a bit temperamental for me, I think, for my hair. But when it works, it really works. I think this is good stuff. Who knows, I might do a combination of hair masks. I I could use some hydration for the ends of my hair. We'll wash it. So with this scalp soak, I like to just kind of wet my top of my head a little bit and then just go through sections and just apply. Let's let this do its thing in advance and then just get in, shampoo. Pretty minimal, pretty lazy when it comes to actually washing my hair. I'm now gonna use this in sections, like really lazy and just all over the place, to be honest. And so I just run that down there and then just mildly, gently rub it in. That sounds weird. Go the way through and just trying to do it nicely, okay guys? Just massage a little bit. I've been told that massaging your scalp helps stimulate growth. Now, I don't know how true it is or how much stimulation you need to be doing on your scalp. I like to and then get this part of my hair too. It looks like I'm dyeing my hair. Again, along the hairline. There we go. Oh god, I look like a witch. Bird's nest on my head. I got this from Superdrug, by the way. You don't need like the fancy online ones that are really expensive. I think this was a couple pounds, like less than £10 even. One of those little scalp massaging things. Go in circular motions here, upwards, circular, couple seconds. Usually you can count to like 10 or 15 or whatever in one spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., etc., and then you move on. Not too strong so that you're like hurting yourself, just so that your scalp gets slightly more pink. So behind the ears, it's like a nice scratch. Oh. Pop. And now we wait. I'm going to leave this on for 6 or 7 minutes. See you in I don't know how long it's going to take, but see you probably after I wash this. Okay, so that wasn't recording. That's great. Anyway, didn't miss much. Just me with my big poofy hair. This is the end result. Blow drying my hair and using this gel. This keeps falling off. Probably because I accidentally melted the bottom part of my hairdryer once trying to heat my bed. Anyway, I ended up going with the K18 hair mask, the Minlecure hair mask, instead of the hair masks, the normal hair masks or conditioner. And I think this time it did a pretty good job. I mean, pretty straight, pretty sleek. Let me brush this side as well. Do a little flick at the end. And then I'll just go in with some hair oil, probably the Olaplex one, just at the ends. That's pretty much my hair routine.